Okay, Dominic, so this was the assignment that you turned in, but you forgot to actually solve it. So it says to rearrange the digits to show the correct answer. So we started off with 4 and 38 hundredths. So I have 4 and 38 hundredths. So I'm supposed to go down to the dragging tool and I'm supposed to move it. So in class, we talked about multiplying by 10. So when we multiply, our numbers get bigger, and by 10. So imagine this was just 4 times 10. 4 times 10 would be 40. So in this case, when we take 4 and then all of these extra numbers, we need to do the same thing. So we learned today that multiplying by a power of 10 meant that we took one step up the place value chart. So this 4 is going to move up to the tens place. Then we do the same thing to 3/10. 3/10 times 10, it means we're making 10 copies of this 3/10. So it ends up moving to the ones place. We're moving one step because we have 1 0. And the hundredths, your 8, moves one step as well. So then we end up with an answer of 43 and 8/10. So this is what your answer should look like. Now, if we are multiplying like this one times 100, 184 and 9/10 times 100, we're not going to take one step up the place value chart. We're going to take 2 steps because we're multiplying it by a power of 10. So my 8, which was 80 originally, times 100, it's not going to move one step up, it's going to move 2 steps up because of the 2 zeros. Because we said 100 is the same as 10 times 10. So then you're going to do the same thing with your 4. It moves from the ones to the hundreds. Your 9 moves from the tenths to the tens. And then we have this empty space right here. Well, if I were to tell you to put a 1 in the 10,000s, an 8 in the thousands, a 4 in the hundreds, and a 9 in the tens, and I didn't tell you a digit in the ones, you would tell me what belongs there is a placeholder 0. So you're going to have to go in and put in a placeholder 0 to go there. So that's what you're going to do when we're multiplying. We move up the place value chart. When we divide, we move down the place value chart.